everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Plump and this is Plump Beauty. I'm super excited to be filming this today. I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a really long time, which is really bad. But I have filmed a couple IGTVs, so if you want to check them out, they're on my Instagram, at Plump Bellingham. So today I am filming a video. I'm testing out a makeup look that I want to wear to an event. And I'm wearing this green dress, so I thought I'd kind of like do monochromatic like green eye look. So today I'm using the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. Looks like this. It's got some really cool like green and bluey colors in there, obviously. So yeah, I'm actually just gonna be playing around with makeup today. It could go terribly wrong. I feel like that's all my videos. I'm just like, oh guys, I'm just winging it today. Let's see how it turns out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. So I'm actually sitting on the floor for my video today because, I don't know, I love doing my makeup while sitting down on the floor. When I was younger, I used to go out with my friends. We used to just park it in front of the mirror, all do our makeup, chatting. It was great. So I actually do prefer to sit on the floor while I do it. So yeah, dining rooms in the background. Let me know if you guys like the other like backdrop. I know it's just like my house, but I kind of like it. It keeps it a bit more casual. But yeah, let's get into the makeup look. My hair is so slick today. This is my go-to, haven't washed my hair in a couple days. Look, chuck on some cute earrings. I actually just got these from Lavisa. They're like $15. I love Lavisa. I always lose my earrings. So I pretty much just buy cheap earrings because I'm gonna lose them, which sounds terrible, but it is what it is. So to start with my makeup, I'm going in with a new product, the Revlon Prime Plus Brightening and Skin Tone Evening Makeup Primer. I used this for the first time yesterday. It's really hydrating, it gives like a dewy kind of finish. It comes out in like a yellowy gold color because it's trying to brighten your skin. So I'm just gonna use my fingers to put that in. My skin's quite dry, so hopefully this replenishes it a little bit. I feel like you like have to really rub this one in, but it feels really nice. So that primer is really nice. It adds like quite like a tacky, moisturized feeling, which is good. It's not illuminating, but it is brightening, and I really like it. My skin's all quite spotty at the moment. Silly season's begun and my skin likes to react to, you know, what I'm eating and what I'm drinking, so, but that's okay. It is what it is. Okay, for my foundation. So for foundation, I'm using my MegaGlo Beauty Ultra Stay Flawless Foundation. Just gonna use a couple pumps back on my hand. And what I'm gonna do is, using a brush, I'm gonna like paint this on my face first. And then I'm going to use my beauty sponge to blend it in. I've just been noticing, like when I pick up the foundation with my sponge, it's just soaking so much of it up. So I'm just gonna like put it on my face first and then go in and blend it out. I love this foundation, it's so nice. It's just so like full coverage, it doesn't look cakey. It's just so good. It's so affordable as well. Okay, before I move on to eyes, I'm just gonna put on some of this Revlon Kiss Glow Oil. Just my lips quite dry. This is in the shade 004 Glowed Up Rose. That's cute. I actually just bought this the other day. It's got kind of like a, like a shimmery kind of finish. It's just like an oil just to help nourish your lips and a sort while I'm sitting here. Okay, for my eyes, I'm not going to do my under eye concealer yet because I feel like it's going to get a little bit messy, my eyeshadow. But I'm going to use my concealer to prime my eyelids, and today I'm using the Maybelline Master Conceal Concealer in the shade 20 Light. I really like this as an eyeshadow primer. I just need a really small amount so this lasts forever, which is awesome. And then I'm going to use a brush just to apply it and then use my sponge to blend it out so we don't have any like cakiness on the eyelids. Okay, and before that starts creasing, I'm just gonna look down. Oh, hooded eyelids. I am going to use my Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. Oh my god, this is the jankiest makeup product I have because I've had it for so long. It's like cracked, label's wearing off, but you know what? It's so good. So I don't really want to buy another one because I have so much left. It lasts forever. I'm also going to set it out here because I am going to wing it out a little bit. When I say a little bit, I'll probably go full on and just, it will be out of control for each of my hairline. So I'm just pressing that matte powder on. So we've got a nice base. Okay, so for today's eyes, I am using the Jaclyn Hill Dark Magic palette. This was part of like the Vault collection where she brought out all those different palettes. These were on sale the other day. It was a Black Friday sale and it was $11, like 11 Australian dollars. It was so hard for me not to buy all of them, but I was like, no, get a palette that you don't really have, you know, the colors for already. So I got this one because it has some really cool colors in here. So the colors I'm steering towards are like the brown, this dark green, dark brown here, and there's like this sparkly green one up here, which I'm definitely going to use. So yeah, I think I'm going to start with this one here, and that's going to act as my transition shade. I'm just going to use a big fluffy brush. I am just drinking my smoothie as well. I made it way too big, so I'm just like slowly getting through it. Okay. Let's do my eyes. Okay, so I'm going in with my big fluffy brush that I always use. Love this brush. And I'm going into the shade Shh, which is that light brown color. Shh, that's a cool name. Oh my god. The amount of times like I say shh throughout the day because I'm a school teacher. Man, I should make a shade called Shh. Okay. Now, it is quite dark for a transition shade, so I've just gone in with a little bit. And I'm just gonna do like a light wash of it. It's not as warm as I thought, but that's okay because we're using those greens, so you don't want it to be too warm. It'll look a bit funny. Yeah, so definitely pigmented, not too powdery in the pan too, which is good. But definitely going for a light hand if you want like a softer color. This jumpsuit, this denim, it's like a full jumpsuit, but I like can't lift my arms up properly. Bad outfit choice. So I'm like, I feel like I've got T-Rex arms. I'm like, I do really like that color. They're really nice just by itself. It's a nice contour shade. I love this brush, but it molds. Like I'm surprised there's any hairs left on it. Okay, I also put some on my lower lash line, just using a small fluffy brush. I know I haven't put concealer on yet, but you don't have to have concealer down for the shadows to go down. Like sometimes it's better because then you're not like putting heaps of product on your under eye and it's causing it to crease. So next I'm gonna go into the shade Mojo, which is this dark brown one here. This is just going to go on my outer V of my eye, and the brush I'm going to use is my Morphe M433. Again, I'm just going in with a light hand because it is, I say light hand, but it looks so freaking pigmented. I did. Just because it is quite dark. Now I'm just really lightly pressing this on, especially along the lash line, and then bring it up into the crease because we want most of the product closer to the lash line and then dragging off the excess to the crease. And then I also like to open my eye and do it just so I can get above the crease in my eye. These shadows are very blendable, which is nice. Also going to bring it out a little bit. Now, if your blending gets a little bit messy underneath, that's fine because we are going to go in with concealer. Just going to make sure it's like blended properly on my eyelid as well. You could leave it right there and just have like a brown smoky eye. Look quite pretty. Then I'm gonna go back in with my big fluffy brush just to blend it all out. Yeah, I'm also gonna put that shade on my lower lash line as well. Just with a small brush. This is a Morphe brush, but it doesn't have a number on it. I got in like a little pack. Keeping that mostly on the outer corner and just connecting it to the top shade. Okay, it's looking a little bit muddy, but I haven't used concealer yet, so I will clean it up when I'm finished the eye look. But next, I'm gonna go into this green color here. It's quite a dark green color. It's called Inside Job. And I'm gonna put this mostly on my lower lash line. And I'm gonna use a small brush. It's one of these like small, dense, but kind of fluffy at the same time brush. And just place that on my lower lash line and kind of creating, top lash line, and kind of creating like a wing. So let's see how we go. Haven't really planned this out. I mean, when do I ever plan out my looks? Okay, this looks pigmented. Okay. Ooh, nice color. I love greens, especially for brown eyes. Really suits brown eyes. So I'm kind of putting it on like a eyeliner, but a little bit messier. Okay, so I've lined my top lash line. Now with that same color and the same brush, I'm going to use like a product that's got a straight edge to it and create a wing. Okay, so I'm just gonna place that so I've got a bit of a guide. Oh my God, so much concentration. Okay, so I've just got like the base for it. Now I'm going to get a smaller brush, one like this, a bit denser, flatter brush, and just finesse. I keep moving around. Just finesse the green now that I can do it without the straight edge. Oh yeah, turned out well. Now remember, I haven't done my concealer yet, so it could get a bit messy. Now I do want it to be a little bit thicker, so I'm just gonna raise my eyes. And then with that same color, I'm going to put it on my lower lash line as well. Just following on from the top wing. I feel like I've done a lot of these kind of eyeliner looks, but I just really like them at the moment. Probably get sick of them soon. Now because it's an eyeshadow, it's not going to be super crisp, which I like. I like it when it's a little bit smudged. So you can just kind of manipulate it a little bit into the shape that you want because it is an eyeshadow. But I think I've kind of got the shape. I do really like that color green. Looks really nice. Okay, let's try to do the other eye. Not on camera because this eye is just so tricky. Okay, next I'm gonna go in with this shade here. It's a green shimmer shade, very similar to the matte color, but I'm gonna put that on top of the matte green that I've just done, just add a little bit of pop of shimmer. And I am going to spray my brush. So I was just thinking about if I'm gonna spray it. I will. I'm actually just gonna use my Revolution caffeine spray. I use this to help hydrate my skin. Probably too much anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna use that same brush that I was applying the eyeliner with and just stamp it on to the green. Ooh, this is like a Christmassy look. unintentional. Not that I would wear this on Christmas Day. Don't have time for that. I'm going to put a little bit on my lower lash line. Now, as you can see here, I've brought the green in quite a lot, but it kind of just stopped. So I'm just gonna make it thin and go all the way into my inner corner. I wouldn't normally do that. I don't know if I like it. Regrets maybe, but it's okay. Now, it's looking a little bit harsh. So I'm gonna go with I look a bit crazy right now, a small blending brush with that matte green shade and mixing with the brown as well. I'm gonna mix those two. I'm gonna just run over the eyeliner just to kind of soften it a little bit. So it's just a little bit half, not really the vibe I was going for. Still looking a little bit scary, but I'm gonna move on to my concealer and try and like brighten up my under eyes. So for my concealer, I'm changing it to the Maybelline FitMe one. I find this a little bit more hydrating for my under eyes. And let's brighten up this inner corner. Now I did get a little bit of fallout from the eyeshadow, so it's good that I did my concealer after. Now I've put on quite a lot of concealer. I don't usually do that much, but because it's such a dark eye look, I feel like it kind of needs it. Okay, I did my brows off camera and I definitely think it helps with the eye look. I like it now. I'm so bad. I'm like, I know it's going to be messy in the process, and then I end up like not liking it, but I do like it once, you know, like you've got your concealer on and your brows. Now I'm going to move on to, I'm actually going to do my highlight first because I like to put my highlight on first and then kind of blend my bronzer over the top. And the highlighter I'm using is a Wet n Wild MegaGlo highlighting powder in Precious Petals. Looks like this. It's like a nice pinky champagne color. And the brush I'm going to be using is a Nude by Nature. It's like one of those double-ended brushes. I really like those, very versatile. And I'm using a big fluffy brush because I just want more of like a softer application, not like a huge highlighter stripe. Just going to bring it above eyebrows. I'm also going to put a little bit of that on my inner corner because that eyeshadow palette only had a silver and it's just a little bit too much for my inner corner. So I'm going to put the Wet n Wild one on there instead. I'm just using another fluffy brush. So it's just like a nice light application. A little bit left over. For bronzer, I'm using, my OG bronzer, the Butter Bronzer in Bronzer. Love these, and my big fluffy Real Techniques brush. I was thinking the other day, maybe I should get like a new bronzer brush. I always use the same one, but I just love it. Like, I don't want to get another one. I'm just dabbing that on so not to disturb the foundation. So I feel like my looks have been like pretty full glam. So if you guys want to see a more natural look, just let me know because I definitely do not wear this every day. Barely even, do my brows. So just let me know if you want to see a more like everyday look, something quick and easy to get out the door. Okay, for contour, I'm using my Tarte Pro Glow To Go palette. I just use the chisel shade. I sometimes use the shimmer shades for inner corner highlights, but I don't actually like them as face highlights. I feel like they're just a bit too glittery for me. Oh, need my mirror. Now I am going quite heavy with the contour because I feel like this look kind of needs it. It's quite like a bold look. Cut those cheekbones. And then for my blush, I'm using my Tarte Thrilled blush. It's just like a nice nude color, not too over the top because there's a lot happening on the face right now. And the brush I'm using is my Nude by Nature, it's like a blush brush. Now when you do your blush, it's really important that you don't smile and then do it, because once you stop smiling, your blush is going to be down here. It just drags your face down. So when you do it up high so it doesn't drag your face down, keeps that lifted look. And also put a little bit on your nose so it looks a little bit more natural, you know. This makeup looks just so natural. Oh my god. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead. Oh man, I love that foundation. Products just apply so smoothly to it. Don't get any patchiness, and the colors are nice and vibrant, which is good. Now I'm going to do, I don't have any lipstick in front of me. Hold up. Okay, I've got 3 options for lipsticks. I know I haven't done my eyebrows and my mascara yet, but I really just want to choose a lip that's gonna go with these eyes. I have a Tarte lip paint in Festival, which might look nice. It's like a mauve nude. And then I have the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl, which is very similar. I might do that one. Or I have a MK Beauty lip stick in Nearly Nude. I feel like it might be a bit too peachy. Okay, I'm gonna go with that Too Faced Melted Matte one, but I'm not going to do a really heavy application, just dab it on. First, I'm gonna line my lips using my MK Beauty Universal Lip Liner. Love this one. It's kind of like your Lips But Better lip liner, just adds a definition. Okay, and for lips, I'm using the Too Faced Melted Matte in Cool Girl. It's quite dark, this, so I'm just gonna dab a little bit on my lips. And then using my finger, just blend it out. It's like a cooler nude, but I think it goes well with the eye look. Now I need to do my brows and my mascara. And for brows today, I'm using my Plump and Set Brow Artist from L'Oreal. Shocker. I'm just pushing it up a little bit, not too much. I want more of a defined look. Having a brow day. Love those days. And for mascara, I'm using the MK Beauty Extender Lash. Now this is a fiber mascara, and I've just recently picked it up and have been using it, and it's really good. It's very black and definitely lengthening. And I like to do a couple coats of this one just to build up the volume. Hey guys, I did a bad thing. I forgot to film my outro for this look. So here's a photo montage of the finished look. Sorry about that. My camera died and then I just forgot to film one. So yeah, I'm a bad YouTuber. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this look, and let me know if you want to see any more colourful ones or if you want to see some more natural ones. Thanks, bye.